here, bud. Ootsy. Hey, come here. Hey everybody, how's it going? As you know, my name is Chris and this is my shop partner Oots. And behind me is gonna be the future shop. Been kind of holding out on you guys for a little while. I bought this piece of property, my dream piece of property, about 3 or 4 months ago now. We've been tending to the land out here. Really excited to be moving my shop over here. I can't wait to show you guys what the plan is, show you the property a little bit, and talk to you about some things. So, and ask for some advice, because I got a lot of stuff to do with this barn, and I'm hoping to get some really good advice from you guys. So stick around, let's go check this place out. Super excited. Right, Oots? All right. All right, everyone, so here's the inside quick look. It's 44 by 48, like I said, and it has an attached lean-to over here, which I'm probably gonna wall off and put a finishing room and a metalworking welding room in there. They'll be closed off. I'll have equipment in there that makes a lot of noise, like dust collection to keep the sound down. So I'm pretty excited about having those dedicated separate spaces. And then this big, large area here is gonna be 100% woodworking. So I have a couple things to figure out. One is the heating of this place. Right now it's uninsulated and it has a sand floor. The previous owner was planning on doing a radiant floor heat. So on this side, he has some of the foam down already. It's been beat up, so I'm probably gonna have to replace that. But I wanted to ask for some advice from people out there who are watching this, who've done this themselves, about heating this thing, radiant floor. Should I go radiant floor? Running the tubes through, and if so, what are some good heat pumps? I've also heard that people use either a boiler, or sometimes they can use a tankless water heater or a tanked water heater to heat that. So anyone who has systems out there that have done this before, if you have any advice, if you have some systems that worked really well for you, that are cost effective, that aren't super expensive, because I've seen the gamut. There's a lot of information out there. It's hard to weed through. So if you have done it and you have good results, not just know somebody, but please let me know your advice, maybe links to some products out there. And then I need to insulate the inside of the barn, and then I can start moving stuff in. Another question I have is, if I put concrete down, can I put wood over top of that? Or do I have to put a vapor barrier between it? Things like that, because I want to have a wood floor in here. Working with wood all the time and sharp tools, I hate those rare occasions where I drop a chisel on a concrete floor or something like that. It's a nightmare. So I kind of want to have wood. It's just warmer feeling, it looks nicer. So let me know what I need to do for that, if you have any experience with that. I've also heard of overhead radiant heat panels. Now this is a 12-foot tall ceiling in here, and it has a 17 by 48 long apartment space up there. These are true engineered gambrel trusses, so they're properly designed so I could put an apartment up there. So I probably will build my office or a big studio apartment for a getaway, I don't know, or a family come over or whatever. But so that's really cool up there, but it's a really tall ceiling. That means there's a lot of area in here that I need to heat, and I need to kind of come up with a way to do it effectively. Also, I thought about a wood burner furnace in here. What do I need to know about that? Or an outdoor wood burning boiler system. I don't know if I want to go through the hassle of cutting all that lumber and splitting all that wood every year to heat this thing all winter long. I kind of want to do natural gas. Is there a system in here where I could burn wood and supplement it with natural gas? I don't know. Also, what do you like for duct system for your dust collection? I really want to set up this shop for really good dust collection. I'm sick of my lungs always hurting. I'm sick of wheezing at night. So I'm gonna have good air filtration in here, good duct work. I'll be starting from the ground up. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be putting some good stuff in there. And another question, are you guys and gals interested in watching me put this barn together, put this shop together? Do you wanna see me do the radiant floor heat? Do you wanna see me insulating the walls and putting walls up and setting everything up? I'm gonna have a lot of work out here, and I can create a bunch of cool content, maybe help some of you with the future shop ideas. So I can bring you along for that ride. I'd love to hear if that's something you want to see me do, and it'll be a lot of fun. So let's tour around the barn a little bit. Okay, go on, go. All right, so One of the cool things is that this barn is already serviced with 200 amps, so I'm gonna have a lot of power, probably more than I need for running the shop, all the power tools. You know, they're not always running at the same time, so it should be plenty. Super excited about that. Like I said, here's the foam that the previous owner had put down because he was going to install radiant floor heat. It has sand, it has the proper substrate, so I think I just need to re-level it, put the vapor barrier, add more of this foam, run the PEX tubing, all that kind of stuff. But like I said, I want to hear some advice from people who've done it. So again, I'm planning on walling off that lean-to, that enclosed lean-to, and having one side be a finish room and having the other side be a metal room. So I'm excited to have the possibility to have those separate spaces. I'm gonna run water, I'll have bathroom and multiple sinks in here. It's just gonna be so darn nice, I can't wait. And then this big wide open space is gonna be just the sweetest darn wood shop I could ever dream of. I'm gonna add some bigger windows, probably there and there, just extend those to big 8-foot wide windows. Pretty much all the windows I'll probably make bigger. Probably rebuild the doors, make some really nice doors, just refinish it to look really, really nice. So another awesome thing about having this property is we've had our camper out here and hooked up to the barn's electricity, so it's essentially been like coming out here camping. Can stay in there if we want to stay overnight, and we have some shelter in the day if we're doing stuff. Another really cool thing I wanted to share with you is I'm not going to go around and count everything, but there's probably 100 black walnut trees on this piece of property. So really exciting, really exciting. So my wife and I have been looking for a piece of property for about over 2 years. We were starting to give up hope because nothing was coming available that we were really wanting. It was just so hard. I really wanted something on the river because I love to fish so much. And we were just having a heck of a time trying to find something. And this popped up, and we literally went out there the day after it went on the market and then put a full asking price offer the very next day. So we really wanted it. It's perfect for us. It's beautiful. We have this pole barn on it. It's about 14 acres. And you can see in the middle there is a cornfield that a farmer has been leasing and planting corn for a long time, apparently. We're probably going to cancel that lease and start making this land our own. Now, probably my favorite thing about this piece of property is the river. I've always wanted to live on the river. I love to fish so much, and I'm on my favorite river in the whole state of Michigan. I just am so darn excited. I do a ton of fishing on this river. I float it with tubes with my friends and family in the summertime. It's beautiful, it's amazing. I catch smallmouth and salmon and steelhead and carp and catfish and largemouth and pike and everything. It's just an awesome river for fishing. It's an awesome river to live on. It's big. It's just beautiful. Darn geese. Huh, oots. Ding things. I also want to talk a little bit about the future of the channel, some of the content that I've been putting out, sponsors and things like that. So a lot of you started following me back in the day when I did a lot of furniture and a lot of hand tool work and traditional joinery and stuff like that. And that's exactly where the channel is going. I know I've been doing a lot of DIY and home improvement and kind of things like that as well, because I have some sponsors that really treat me well, I've been working great with, and they like that kind of content. And it also opens up a new audience for me. So I do like to do some of those a little bit, but my heart is in the fine furniture, the fine woodworking, stuff like that. So I have a lot of really cool projects in the pipes. I have a lot of awesome ideas. There's gonna be some beautiful furniture. I'm really gonna be pushing my skills, pushing the envelope, especially when I get into this new shop and I have so much more space. It's gonna be awesome. So eventually I'd like to potentially hold classes here and start a school, who knows, different things like that. So a lot of awesome ideas and dreams. So thanks so much for you that have stuck with me through some of the other content that you didn't originally start following me with. And trust me, there's gonna be some really cool things in the future. And if you did find me through some of those DIY projects, I hope you like fine furniture and woodworking and things like that, because I have a lot of fun stuff. So hopefully we learn some things. Hopefully you guys are inspired and enjoy watching these future videos. I absolutely appreciate the support. I couldn't do any of this. I couldn't be living my dream without you, the viewers. So I really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for sticking with me. And we have a lot of cool stuff coming up. Thanks so much for watching this video, and we'll see you probably on the boat build next. Take care. Thanks a lot.